everyone, I'm your girl Sam, and I'm here in Washington, D.C. at Monumental Sports Network. We're going to check out some of the latest and greatest technology and get you some behind-the-scenes look at some really great AV. So let's go ahead and take a look.
We're here today in our Monumental Sports Network studios. So we think about ourselves as being a fully integrated sports platform, a full vertically integrated approach to our teams, to fandom.
But behind the scenes, there are so many people that make it happen. Everyone is so detailed in how they handle the production. You have people that are doing replays all the time, and the producer is telling them, capture that image, we want to talk about that, here are the stats that are going to go with it, and then they tell the on-air talent, so that there is this constant movement.
We feature multiple franchises in the NHL's Washington Capitals, the NBA's Washington Wizards, the WNBA's Washington Mystics. We've got some esports properties, some minor league affiliations. We are a growing sports organization.
The production at Monumental Sports extends far beyond traditional television. Inside the broadcast facility, you'll find cutting-edge tools, but more importantly, a strategy built for an evolving media landscape.
Let's go into the broadcast operations side.
Okay, let's take a look.
This room is really split into two different sections. This front part that we're looking at here is really for our broadcast engineering folks, and then as we turn around to the other side, I would say the more unfinished part right now is where our IT group will be able to monitor our network and things like that. One thing to recognize is we have 5 control rooms here on this floor, okay? And then each control room, you know, if you think about a production, they need to take to air the different signals that come in.
Score! Ready, 7! Take 7! The chasing days are done! Ready, 3! Take 3! Ready, 13! Take 13!
Now we have 25 cameras at the game. So somehow those signals got to get from next door at the arena into this space here and then distributed out to all the different control rooms and the tape replay rooms and editors. So this room is sort of that central meeting point for those signals. So this is our main control room. We call it PCR2. PCR is a production control room, or basic control room 2. So down here to the left is where the associate producer would sit, kind of naturally. That position helps out the producer as needed. Next to this person is the producer, and we have the director, and then we have the technical director. We have a core group of full-time staff, technical staff, and then we have, I say, a secondary group of freelancers that work with us very often. So on any given game night, on just a pre- and post-game show, we'll have up to, I'd say, 25 people working on the show.
All right, Huey, we have arrived to the studio. Can we go check it out?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I think you'll be amazed by what we have here.
Oh, amazed I am. Wow, this is so impressive.
You're in, basically, it's a joint studio space. We have 2 studios that are separated by a dividing wall that's soundproof.
So what we're in right now is Studio B. Studio A is on the other side, and there's actually a wall that accordions out from the ceiling down to the ground, and it creates a seal that's soundproof.
It enables us to shoot 2 shows at the same time. So you think about if we have a Wizards and the Capitals game the same night, one's home, one's away, we can shoot pre and post in the same space.
And while live games are a driver for subscriber acquisition, you need to be constantly feeding the D2C beast with additional programming to engage with your subscribers.
So we have a wonderful show with Rachel Nichols called Hometown, and that's where she goes and interviews various athletes, not only our own, but other athletes in the area.
Some really recognizable national presence brands and individuals.
Send in Wilson on the flank. Cross ice. Ovechkin fires.
To pair alongside some of the great local talent that we featured today already on our network, our on-air announcing team for both the Capitals and the Wizards, our studio talent, folks like Alexa Landestoy or Alan May or Wes Hall. We really now have a deep lineup of talent that I think present the network in a really strong and polished way.
Giving fans access to all this content isn't limited to only television anymore. In the modern media landscape, savvy digital audiences expect more.
For us, it really was about fan engagement and doing a bit more and really owning the stories. Monumental Plus is our new direct-to-consumer TV everywhere streaming app for the RSN, and you can basically dig into media as deep as you want. So you're able to look at all the different platforms that we have here: Mystics, Capitals, Wizards, DC Go-Go. All of those teams are all covered on it, including a lot of magazine shows about, behind the scenes, and even on top of digital shorts around maybe your favorite players. So it really gives you, it is really your sort of fan central opportunity to dig deep into the teams, your players, and events that happen here at Capital One Arena.
Designing a studio of this magnitude requires the right expertise. Monumental worked closely with Diversified to build the facility from the ground up.
So Diversified was a third-party integrator that we hired when we didn't have any of this at all.
And we brought Diversified on first in a consulting role to talk about what is the scope of the project, how he'll put around costing.
They helped us design the entire production plant and studio experience. They helped us obviously procure all the equipment. It was a huge challenge.
But then they were also selected to do integration, build out, and turn over the entire facility.
We wanted to act locally, but think nationally. And I think that when our on-air talent interact in this studio, when fans watch our television at home, they feel like our network has a national look and feel.